Stock futures were little changed Thursday evening as investors looked ahead to Friday's jobs report. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average ticked lower by 16 points, or 0.04%. S&P 500 futures slipped 0.07%, and Nasdaq 100 futures lost 0.1%. In regular trading, the Dow advanced 62.95 points, or 0.17%, while the S&P 500 climbed 0.8%. Both snapped three-day losing streaks. The Nasdaq Composite jumped 1.37%. For the week, the Dow is on pace for a loss of roughly 0.4%, and the S&P 500 is heading for a 0.2% decline. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq climbed back into positive territory for the week. It's currently higher by 0.2%. Investors have been focused on jobs data, with several reports sprinkled throughout the week leading up to Friday's finale, the big November non-farm payrolls report. Initial jobless claims reported on Thursday came in at 220,000, while continuing claims came in at 1.861 million. The market is clinging to each data point to see if the economy can continue with this Goldilocks scenario where the labor market cools just enough to take pressure off wages but not tip the market in the recession, said Stephanie Lang, Chief Investment Officer at Homrich Berg. Today's continuing claims help support recent data points of a softening but resilient labor market, and tomorrow will be telling to see if the November job reports can support a similar narrative, she added. Earlier in the week, investors also got private payrolls data that showed employers added fewer positions than economists forecasted, and job openings data that showed a decline to the lowest level since March 2021. After the jobs report Friday, investors are also looking forward to the University of Michigan's preliminary consumer sentiment data for December, which is scheduled to be released at 10 a.m. Eastern Time Friday. U.S. stock futures hovered near the flat line on Thursday evening. S&P 500 futures slipped by 0.08%, while Nasdaq 100 futures inched lower by 0.09%. Dow futures lost 26 points or 0.07%.